Man, I ain't gonna be nowhere but in the regular. I'm over east in the Mo Block soldier. We ain't shooting from no car, we just trying to get closer. Talking about, am I in the rack? Nigga, I just had court in Cook County today. Bro, you need to leave the city. Unless they gonna get you. What? What? I need to see the bob. That's what I need. I need to see my bob before I got my shit looking fucked up. I don't know nothing about that. All that I'm gonna get you sucked. I don't know nothing about that. Sooner or later. Sooner than nigga. Sooner than later, y'all. I'm tired of this shit. Come take me out this shit. I can't take it no more. Sooner than later than you best niggas. Y'all be pissing me off with that. So y'all been threatening me for 20 years, bro. It's y'all best on. I've convinced the people of this planet that I'm a
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, today we want to get into the real reason why KTS Vaughn's brother, KTS DRE, was shot 64 times outside of the Cook County jail. Now, this piece was interesting. I seen this the other day. I wasn't too fond on KTS DRE or KTS Vaughn like that. Like, I know other guys, but I never really covered them. They was never really too, interesting to me. But I see this as a big thing, and I just want to talk about it because I also feel that there are some lessons that we could learn from this whole situation. It's very unfortunate. It's crazy. This man was literally gunned down 64 times in front of a jail. That's crazy. That's like asking, that's like somebody just saying, yo, listen, I'm risking it all. I don't care, but this man has to die. He has to die. He has to die. So, like I said, I just want to get into the facts and a few interesting points and just go back and forth about some things about this case, man. It's very interesting. I'm pretty sure some of y'all already know what's going on. So, like I said, I'm going to give my opinion on everything that's going down. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Littest Gang on YouTube, man. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. So, let's get in tune. Now, 31-year-old Laundre Sylvester, aka KTS DRE, in which the KTS stood for Kill to Survive, was gunned down July 10th in front of the Cook County jail he was just bonded out of after being picked up on a gun charge. Those same letters, KTS, was tattooed on his neck along with a target sign symbolizing being a wanted man. Now, in the brazen attack, KTS DRE was shot 64 times at approximately 8:50 p.m. local time. Now, that's just crazy. Once again, like I said, man, when somebody willing to come to a jail nonetheless, right, and then shoot 64 times nonetheless, they really wanted you. You got to understand the measures that these guys went to, the lengths that these guys went to get this man, maybe because they felt like that was their only chance to get him. And that's another thing that you got to be aware when you out in these public places and you a top op or you anything, you out here dissing ops, whatever. You got to remember, man, they going to catch up to you because you have to go places, especially when you got cases going on. You got court cases. You got to go to court. You know how much ops been caught by the probation office or the parole office? They didn't want to be there, but at the same time, they have to be there. So keep in mind, man, stay alert at all times. Don't go places by yourself lacking like that. They said he was with his mother. When it come to find out, he was actually with his great grandmother. Come on, man. Not like that. But anyway, let's keep going. It says this. Police found 59 shell casings littered across the street from the Cook County jail where the killing unfolded. After the shooting, the suspects re-entered their vehicle and departed in different directions, police explained. Now it says here, the rapper was taken to Mount Sinai Hospital where he was pronounced dead. A 60-year-old woman who sources believe was his mother, but actually an update in the news say it was his grandmother who was with him at the time of the shooting, according to reports, also suffered a wound to the knee. She was listed in good condition at Stroger Hospital, according to police. A second woman, 30, was passing by the area and was grazed by a bullet. She was also in good condition, police said. Now, I kind of wonder why they took them both to different hospitals for whatever reason. If somebody knows, better than me, please let me know. Like I said, I don't know. That's just another red flag, but somebody might have a better reason why. But I figure they'll be both taken to the same hospital, being that they both were shot at the same. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, It says witnesses reported that 2 armed men stepped outside a vehicle and started shooting Sylvester, striking him in the face and chest. The rapper suffered as many as 64 bullet wounds to his head and other parts of his body. Now, the man was shot in the face. This was personal. This is not just some drive-by shooting. This is not some just hurry up and shoot and run. No, this was personal. They made it their business to shoot him in his face. And not to mention, man, they got up on him 64 times. Alright, 64 times. That's a lot of bullets. That's a lot of rounds. And that's not counting the amount of rounds that actually didn't hit him. Alright, so anyway, it says here. A lot of people are also unaware that he's the brother of another infamous Chicago native by the name of Cutthroat Vaughn. It has been reported that he actually was putting in work. He's more known for being in the streets than music, but right before he died is when he decided to take music a little more serious. He's had beef with everyone, and one thing I noticed about Chicago, the beef does not stop. The beef does not stop. It don't matter if you dropped your set. It don't matter if you decide to get out the street and you want to turn religious, Muslim, whatever it is. It don't matter if you switch locations. None of that. Once it's up there and that's it. So even though he may have calmed down in the streets and started taking music more serious, he was still fighting cases, which was the reason he had court dates and, you know, etc., etc. So they don't want to hear that. One thing I'm gonna let y'all know in covering these Chicago's subjects, you could do whatever you want, right? You could switch your life, you could become a Christian, whatever it is. They do not care. They do not care at all. Once you lay down one of theirs, it's up forever, and it's understandable. That's why you got to be alert at all times. All times. Let's not forget, the day he passed away, July 11th, is the same day that GBE Capo, rest in peace, was killed in 2015 as well, which was a Glow Gang member, a part of Chief Keef's crew. Alright, July 12th, a day after Capo's death, KTS DRE recorded himself dissing Capo, and people are going crazy over that same video. Alright, karma is upon him. That's all it is. One thing I gotta say is this: if you live by the gun, you die by the gun. There's no sympathy in the streets. I could never understand how some of y'all act like y'all didn't know some of these guys time was coming, and y'all feel bad as if the other families wasn't feeling the same pain that y'all feeling now. What goes around simply comes around. Now, yes, it's unfortunate that this man lost his life. It's unfortunate how he lost his life, but at the same time, this man has inflicted that same pain amongst other family members and friends. Now, also, let me get into this, right? Because as far as his death, here's where he messed up at. He went live on IG and he was warned to get out of the city and move away to avoid situations like this. But KTS DRE, he seemed very arrogant, prideful, and it's like his ego played a big part in his character and who he was. So instead of him taking heed or even just paying the comment no attention, he addressed it by saying he's not going anywhere. He was just at the Cook County courts, right? And to me, I think that was his biggest mistake, and that's what led to this his demise, in which we're talking about today. Because number one, he let it be known that he has court. Alright, which means he'll have to report back there eventually. Or if he was ever remanded and bonded out or anything, the ops know exactly where to find him. Y'all guys gotta be, if you're in the street, be careful with dropping your locations, just like Pop Smoke. Now, allegedly, the reason why they was able to know where he was because of the address that was put from the picture that his friend took and posted on Instagram, and then the bag that Amiri sent him. If you really an op like that, people are not playing with you. They are on your body. So you got to be a little more vigilant. You got to be a step ahead. Any picture you post, you look out before anybody else see that picture. You looking at the picture to see your mistakes, to see if you left any flaws in there or any location, anything that could set you up yourself. But then again, on the flip side, this is why I think it was an inside job, because how did they know the exact time of his whereabouts to know where to catch him? Yes, you have to go to parole. Yes, you have to go to court. Yes, you have to go to probation. But what's the odds of your ops actually being there? What's the odds of your ops actually catching you there? Unless they was there as well. But that's not the case. Or unless somebody spots you. But once again, he let it be known on live as well. So it could be either or. And let this be a strong message to you guys that's still active. Stop letting social media trick you into being these demons as if y'all can't get touched. You don't get a second chance at this thing we call life. Be smart. You don't need to drop your location. For what? You don't need to show guns on live. For what? You don't need to necessarily, unnecessarily be out in the streets if you don't need to, just to prove that you really outside. You don't have to do all that. You making yourself more of a target. And the art of war tells us, let your enemies come to you. This way, you get to control the playing field. Y'all know when you play sports and the away team comes to the home team house and the home team get home team advantage? Well, let's just say when you out there and you let them come to you, you got home team advantage every time. Stop putting yourself as a disadvantage just to impress people that you don't know on social media. You don't need to flash guns. You don't need that. Now, on the flip side, you know I have to also talk about the government and they mercenaries going around killing rival gangs, fueling the wars between the two sides just to keep the war in Chicago going. Not only Chicago, everywhere else. LA, New York. And if you don't know about it, look it up. These mercenaries that's running around killing people and they go around and kill a GD, and the GD think a BD did it, and that's how the war continues going on. Pardon me. That's how all this stuff still keeps going on. Y'all gotta be vigilant. Y'all gotta be smart, man. If not, it will keep going. This is why y'all wonder why it just won't never stop. It won't never go nowhere. It's not, because a lot of the times it's not us doing the killings, man. We gotta be smart. We gotta be hip. Think about it. There's brave people out there, but I don't think anyone is that stupid. It's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. Do you think it's smart to shoot somebody in front of a jail? Think about it. Matter of fact, I think as a human, your conscience will mess with you so bad that in itself will make you not even want to do that. Because all you want to think about is getting caught. Because you're literally committing murder in front of a jail. Who is that brave? Or stupid? Either or. You pretty much telling the cops that you want to get locked up. Then on top of that, they shot him 64 times. Come on, that's a lot of shots, man. That means they had to stay there in front of the jail and let off 64 rounds. See, listen, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but as a human, your thought process is not thinking to do that. Ask anybody out there, the toughest gangsters. The whole situation sounds like a script straight out of a mobster, mafia movie, something like that, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, it's a lot going on that we got to educate ourselves about, man. Now, at this point, I know his people's wishes he would have stayed in jail. You see what I'm saying? This is the same man that walk around talk about no lacking, no lack, no this, no that. Understand, guys, nobody's untouchable. If someone wants you bad enough, no matter what happens, you will get touched. I'm telling you. Alright, so let that be a lesson, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation. Let me know if y'all feel it was an inside job in the comment box below. Or, you know, just let me know your opinions on this, man, because it's a touchy subject. It's crazy. This man was literally killed and shot 64 times in his face, chest, body area in front of a jail. I don't think y'all know how serious this is, man. But let's see what comes out of this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as y'all keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.